Hey there, sign of Aries. This is Kim here to do your next 3-day outlook. Let's see how you're doing and what kind of energies you have to work with. Pulling from Krans Wild Unknown Alchemy deck. First, let's get 3 here. And we will get 2 cards from the tarot for each day with the Journey of the Sacred Bee, and we'll use the 108 Oracle also. And clarify at the end with the Naked Heart Tarot. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Beautiful, beautiful. Spark of Light, Venus, and Synchronicity is how we're starting off. Those are your Oracle cards. Okay, this is looking good already. Nice. Okay, obviously we know Venus is associated with Aphrodite, love. But it's also associated with feeling good, like pleasure of the flesh. You could say pleasure of the flesh. Let's see. What do your spirit guides and angels want you to know? That they're sending you many signs and synchronicities at this time. We have the Ouroboros with the snakes chasing the tail, representing the death rebirth cycle. It's gone around at least 4 times in that picture. So there's something that you've done over and over, maybe different lifetimes, that has now produced this diamond. Okay, so it's like you're ready to shine. The pressure made you a precious gemstone. And the spark of light is the hope in the darkness. The spark of light, awakening, epiphanies, brilliant ideas. The spark of light. Alright, so this could be love entering the picture, or love of something. Day 1. Day 2 and day 3. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, I have the Hermit. It's been a long spiritual journey here, the Hermit. It's done a lot of know thyself exercises, spending time alone in solitude, reflecting on the spiritual journey, reflecting on what, maybe finding that spark of light that's within you too. Bottom of the deck, you may be a messenger of some sort here. Maybe a messenger for the divine, a hero of a cause, the knight. Confident, heroic messenger, passionate, assertive, fearless, champion of a cause. Day 1. Wow, okay. I have the Page of Swords with the Death card. Wow. Oh, okay. So, they're saying major change and transformation within the body, especially. So you look at the Page of Swords here as communication within yourself also, and listening to yourself. It can be actual news of an ending. I'm not going to just, gloss over what is obvious about this, but I think this is more about what's transforming within yourself, because there is a lot of strong energy right now helping with transformation within the body. I feel like this news, though, is going to help you put an ending to something that was kind of a bad situation with the Black Widow. It says either a toxic situation or relationship a web of control, entrapment, poisonous low vibration. Okay? And then this is you like being self-reliant away from whatever web of control maybe another person was trying to do or trap you in or lure you into. So fishing pole is about your self-reliance, accomplishment, self-improvement. So I think this is also saying that your vibration is raising as you go through some sort of major transformation. Yeah, for sure. So day 1 is when you get this, when you're watching this. And then it goes in linear progression from there. But I have the 4 of Wands and the Journey, or the Fool card. Oh, there's the Fairy Tale card. And the Fairy Tale card. Funny. Funny because before I started this reading, I was actually looking for my vapor, and I lifted up my little stool, and there was the Fairy Tale card, and I was like, oh, I found a fairy tale. In the weirdest place, I found a fairy tale. That might be what's happening, is that you're gonna run into some situation where it's like you find a fairy tale in the strangest place. The Hermit and the Still card are very similar, because this is somebody who is developing better over time. And so it could be that even your aging has either stopped or slowed down, or you started to reverse some things. There's something about you just developing like fine wine, getting better over time, getting better with each year that's passing. A lot of that has to do with your spiritual journey, I think. So the 4 of Wands says that you are going to be connected with the right people, on the right path. You'll be making big moves. This card can talk about marriage, celebration of a new life, a new start. It can be the celebration of a new path also. And so the Journey here, or the Fool card, makes sense. So there's something here that's opening up for you. It may feel like it is a fairy tale. Might be love coming in, guys. It might be, because the fairy tale says believe the impossible, the romantic ending, universal archetypes, hopeful, magic, unicorns and rainbows, happily ever after, fanciful stories we tell. So 1111, you may be seeing the number 1111 too lately. Oh, wow. I have the 2 of Wands and the 4 of Disc. The 2 of Wands in this deck says dominion, and then the 4 of Disc says power. So what you are building, or what you are creating with your vision, with how you are successfully in alignment with your higher self here, is opening up different paths for you, different possibilities to choose from, and they're all going to increase your spiritual power and manifestation ability, as well as material manifestation, power and ability. So I have the Eclipse here, 2-2, union of opposites. Again, it makes me think that you may be in alignment with a love that comes in that is kind of like the opposite of you, the opposite to who you are. Aries energy is strong in this reading. So Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn. But then we have, okay, we got almost all of them, guys, because we also have Taurus down here at the bottom with Cancer and Virgo, Aquarius, Aries. Yeah, so I would say all. Let's just say all. The eclipse is the union of opposites, conceal, mask, event, upstage, merge, transform. A temporary block, mind you, because the eclipse is kind of quick. Like something comes in, it's temporary. It only lasts a little while. And then you have this very likely, because there's something to this energy of power with the 4 of Disc that is very likely for you to accomplish, for you to achieve, being very solid. Your vision, your planning coming to fruition here. So, Yeah, it would just be, sometimes they're suggesting to be careful with your energy or guard your energy from unwanted. Okay, I have to ask about what the news is. What is the Page of Swords here for Aries? What is this talking about? Two of Swords in the reverse. And the Page of Pentacle, almost in the reverse. I'm going to read it in the reverse. Strength in the reverse. Okay. Whew. It was a situation here where you just don't want to invest in it anymore, honestly. There's something here that may have knocked on your confidence level, or somebody that was trying to get in the way or stop something from happening. It's like a lesson learned once you're listening to yourself. Two Swords in the reverse is there's no more delay. Like, you're going to pass through what was stagnant or stopped or blocked. And the Page of Pentacle also can mean that here, if we decided what we don't want to invest in, or what lesson we do not need to learn over again, it's saying that it's time to develop or build up your self-confidence here. Like something was just a lesson, or something is done and it's completed and passed, you know. What is closing? What is closing? Two of Pentacles. Oh, well, you changes here. It's transformational changes, bringing in balance here with the Two of Pentacles. Bringing in balance, but bringing in maybe some things that make you're going to be extremely busy. A lot of you all have a significant partnership coming in, because there's two here. 4 2s out here. Okay, so the Death card is bringing in change. We could say it like that. Bringing in this change. And it seems like it's associated with this fairy tale card, doesn't it? We have the Sky Father. This is the Emperor energy. Possibly somebody, man or woman, that fits this archetype is a very powerful or influential person with the Sky Father. I mean, this is an energy that's they're the boss energy. They're the boss energy. They're in control. They have their own authority. It is also it's your energy too here. So Aries, I would say this is you getting your fairy tale. This is you going on the journey that you're really wanting and making this choice or decision for change, because you have wise discernment. 7 of Swords in the reverse. It's like you're getting better and better at reading between the lines. And now you have the Queen of Cups. So, yeah, I think this is talking about your thought process, your mental capabilities. Like, I think you're very intelligent and you're able to see things that maybe other people don't see. It would be hard to like sneak one past you, you know, or get one on you. There's a lot of mystery here with the Queen of Cups energy, but it is a person who's easy to talk to, they listen really well. They're compassionate. They fill up their own cup first, right? So that they know how to have a good energy exchange of love, kindness, compassion, but they're also very intuitive. They feel a lot. This could be a love interest. I see the 2 cups. It could be a very sensitive person, man or woman. It could be somebody that's very tapped into their emotions and their intuition. So Ace of Cups is that new loving beginning, the gift from the universe. Yeah, there's mystery around this, isn't there? Tell me about the fairy tale. Tell me about the fairy tale. Two of Wands. Another 2 of Wands in the reverse. It's a path that you don't see. It's a path that you didn't plan on. In fact, I feel like the logical you is saying not to necessarily believe in fairy tales, but there is something that you are going to be pleasantly surprised on that you didn't plan for that pops up. A person that you will meet on your path. The Hermit in the reverse is exactly what that usually means to me in my readings, especially when love is involved. And then you have Earth Mother, Sky Father, Emperor and Empress energy. So major power dynamic when these two come together. It's the right action and the right amount of gentleness and receiving divine feminine. So it's the perfect balance. And if this is within yourself also, which it usually is, if these energies are coming together on the outside, then you have cultivated them on your inside too. So you are sovereign. You are sovereign, but this is coming together as actual physical representation of a divine counterpart. Very powerful couple. When they come together, they must have divine mission here. They must. It's royalty. It's like royalty. So tell me about this Four of Disc. The Page of Cups is coming out too. And the Death card. So transformation and change. It will be an ending of you holding back from love, is what I feel, because of this Heart of Cups or Queen of Cups. The transformation that's going within ourselves, cultivating more confidence, really strong intellect here. And that the Page of Cups is news or message coming in. Could be somebody that has a crush on you or something like that, but it's a new loving start. Tell me about the closing. This feels like the closing of the closing off. It's like saying you are also this Hermit in the reverse, meaning time to come out of the shell, time to, yes, always protect your energy from unwanted energies, but be open to the possibility of love here coming in, because I think that that's what this is about. And coming out of a financial hardship or strain or worrisome situation, maybe even a situation of like just not wanting to be alone all the time. I'm feeling this is solving that. It is solving that. Yeah, and the Queen of Pentacles, a lot of get ready to receive. Then you have the King of Cups here on the bottom. So you really have like divine counterparts all over the reading. I don't always just go to love, but this one looks like love, and it looks like overcoming financial hardships, worries like that. The Queen of Pentacles, really good with their resources, finances. They're very grounded. Oh, yeah. But I gotta say, this feels like love to me. Feels like love. Feels like love. Here's your oracle message, which is Magnetism of Eros. Went right to it, too, without flipping. So this is it. This is the White Light Oracle. It says, trust in what your heart yearns for without concern of how it will manifest. Take steps towards that which moves your heart. Reach out for what your soul wants and needs, and allow yourself to be vulnerable, for only then can you be truly held. That which appears out of reach or unavailable to you is closer than you realize. This oracle indicates your heart is being called to a particular path or way in life that might not make logical sense, but this is a call for you to honor what your heart is telling you about, or telling you to go. Eros. Passionate, open, engaged love for life. This oracle brings the message also that life has particular gifts within it to share with you, and the promise of deep soulful connection with your true self and others, a healing realization that you are truly desired and loved. And your angel number message is, and if you would like a private reading, the information is in the description box below. Well, let's close out with that with 0, 0, 0. Okay, so 0 is, there's no beginning and no end. All is infinite. And it's time to develop your spiritual side. Also, it looks like the ring, like commitment. Yeah, I am limitless. And 0, 0 says, I'm observant. It's your angels asking you to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that they're sending you. And that's what I've got. So I'm sending you love and light. Bye.